Okay, so I crashed, and so Max actually saved a recovery file for me, which is great. Sometimes it does that, sometimes it doesn't. But if that happens, what we can do also is take a look in the auto back, which is where I'm located here. So the auto back, you can see which one is where I left off, time frame, and that's where you can get a good recovery. This brings up a very good point about this. I want to make sure you guys see this real quick. In Customize, in the Customize and Preferences, go to the tab where it says Files, and you can change the number of backup files that it has to, like, and change it to 50. There's no reason not to. And while you're at it, if you want to change the autosave interval time, it's at 5 minutes automatically, and it has a name that you can change if you need to. Autoback's fine by me because, as you saw, sometimes 3ds Max goes ahead and creates a file for you in the Autoback folder. And that's my backup right there that made after the crash. It's a hit or miss whether or not this is going to be a corrupt file. All right, it's a hit or miss. The older 3ds Max, if it crashed, you kind of just left it alone and try to bring geometry in from another scene, or you had to kind of start over. It's been a lot more stable lately, but we'll see. Since this is a simple geometry, I can move forward. So I've got 50 autobacks, so I'll have a bunch of little files. And of course, keep in mind, 3ds Max files are typically very small, so it's okay. Hit okay. All right, so here I am back in this crashed area. I was addressing I actually welded some verts I should not have. And so it was this edge right here. And I need to get that chamfered up. So what I was doing was chamfering the vertex. And if I go here, let's turn off all of this stuff. Just put it back down to the base edit poly. Select those vertices. I have 6 vertices selected. So the chamfer went, and now what I gotta do is just separate the vertices so I know which one's which. And so this is where things can get a little messy. Try not to move them too much, so that you can see which one's which, and you don't really mess up the surface of your object, which is what's going to happen almost regardless of how careful you are. But there's a way to fix it, so don't get too paranoid about it and don't worry about it too much. It's not worth the stress. All right, so I see. Is that my 6 birds? They're all my 6 birds. So here we are. Now I've got to strategize. I'm going to keep this edge. I want to fix that face. I want to keep this edge right here. So I want to get rid of this vertex. Target weld it to here. All right, I think I can target weld that one to here. Ah. And target weld this one to here. Collapse. All right, so there's another one. Collapse. All right, now the question is, I've got that edge, it's preserved, so I'll have that chamfer. But I have an in-gun up here, so I want to be picky about how I set it up. You can see how the angle's getting kind of not straight, so we'll go here and line that up a little better. So that's why poles are dangerous. So let's go down here quick and check out this pole. And then that pole. That pole. So quad, quad, quad. So that's what I want to get. It's quad, quad, quad. So let's take a look at what I've got. Got it. Quad going in. Triangles there. Let's see. I can do this. What I want to see is how badly that's going to turbo smooth. What I may do is actually, oopsie, that's an in-gun there too. I could do a cut from vert snap to there. Let's see what happens. All right. Where's my subdivision? Subdivision surfaces. Sweet. Alright. A lot of the jelly is gone. Alright, so that's how we can fix it. Just a quick little fix. Now, no, not every spot is perfect. I didn't think this was the best solution. It is giving me kind of an edge, but this is because of that pole situation here. Let's get back in there. There we go. It's not the best solution. It's kind of messy right there, but it's not falling apart, so I'm not too concerned about it. Z, let's go to perspective view so I can get a better camera control. Sweet. Let's turn that off. Let's symmetry it up. And turbo smooth. Alright, cool. There's a little bit of surfacing here issues, but if I just put that up one more, I bet I can get rid of a lot of it. Bam. That is a clean. Oh, there's some areas. One more area. Looks like I did not chamfer that edge right there. Let's take a look at it. And sure enough, there's no chamfer there, and there's chamfer everywhere else. So let's chamfer that carefully. We're gonna create that same problem I just did earlier, but I can already see the solution I want to go with. I think. Hit OK. Hey, what was the chamfer at? 0.1. Okay. Back to user view. Camera clipping is annoying. All right, so here, this one's an easy fix. All right, this one will be a little trickier, but not much, because it's a pole. We may not even. I want to keep that one. I want to keep that one. Let's go ahead and just chamfer that and collapse that one and see what happens. And quad and tries. Perspective view. There we go. Sweetness. That is how I chamfer my box. Eek, see, and that's the problem. That's the area that I just created, and I'm almost okay with it. I kind of artistically like that little artifacting there. I see what I didn't do. I need to chamfer that edge right there too. Get down in there, and let's fix it. User view. See, I didn't chamfer this edge here, so I just need to chamfer that one. Okay, chamfer, hit OK. Easy fix here. And now we got problems here, which should actually almost work themselves out. It's going to be a little messy in there with the turbo smooth, I bet. Crinkle, crinkle. All right. Oops. There we go. Awesome. There we go.